Hello. Today is a vlog day. It is Sunday, May 25th, and in France it is Mother's Day. And we also have a festival going on in town called the Fête de Cerises, the Cherry Festival. And I'm going to walk through town. I'm going to go to the Carrefour to buy a couple of things I couldn't find at the Lidl. And we're going to see what is happening today. Now, lots of people come to this festival. Yesterday was the first day of it, and today is the second day. And there are lots of people here. Lots of people here. Lots of people. So I'm going to show you what I am looking at here as I walk down these steps very carefully. All right. So the parking lot will be jam-packed today, and people will be parking on the sidewalks and wherever they can find free space. And that is the way things go when we have festivals here. This way. Now, it's kind of weird that I am living in a town that is known for its cherries, because growing up, or a part of my my childhood, I lived in a town called Cherry Hill. So, and there weren't cherries. There were apple orchards, but I can't remember seeing a single cherry tree. And here we got cherry trees. They got brass bands playing, and they got cherries galore, and I think the pizza shop puts cherries on its pizza, so they go all out here. They have a little space for children with an inflatable here. But really a fair atmosphere. I think in one of my later videos, in one of my last videos, I spoke about, be wary if you're living in a village that seems pretty calm, and you decide to buy or rent something that's on a square, like this one, that is quiet, and it's just a parking lot most times. And then for festivals, it turns into a space like this. Yeah, you might not have the peace that you thought that you would have. There's that smell. I smell cotton candy. And it's about 11:15 right now, and it is packed already. I thought I'd get out a little bit early to film, and they have things that are cherry focused, and they have things that are just other things to purchase. And we're so close to the Spanish border that you hear a lot of people speaking Spanish. I really should have gotten out a little bit sooner. Here are the famous cherries. Oh. More cherries. I think I've had enough. I hope you've seen enough. It's time to get out of this madness. So what happens is they will have buses that come and they drop people off. And then they walk up from the bus stop. And that's how so very many people can be here, because if everybody drove, there just wouldn't be enough places. And I think that's why there are a lot of Spanish-speaking people, because I think they're buses that come up from Spain. So, oof. Now, you know me in crowds. I must love you if I came out to record that for you. One of the things that I think is really challenging is that, for me, is that when I go shopping, I try to get everything in one place, but there are always 2 or 3 items that I can't find at the one store that I shop at primarily, and so I'll have to take a separate trip out. That was the case for me in the U.S. too. There was always an item or two that I really like but couldn't find in the same store. So, but it gets me out, gets me walking and into the festivities. And this is early, right? So it's that crowded now. This afternoon, it's going to be even more crazy. And last night I was surprised because I was hearing music playing until at least 11:30 p.m. And yeah, that's not unusual for, I guess, for Carnival. But I thought the Cherry Festival ended a little bit earlier than that. Fortunately, I have double pane glass, so I didn't hear it. It wasn't disturbing my sleep because I wasn't out partying, if you hadn't guessed. I had an unfortunate incident this past week. I was ending my morning walk. I was 3 minutes from home, and out of the blue, a dog on a leash, a pit bull on a leash, grabbed my left arm and bit it. So it was superficial, so I was fortunate, but I'm now on antibiotics and taking care of that. So with all of that, I had to go to the, I called 112, which is the number that you call here in case of an emergency. And the paramedics, or the pompiers, came out, and so I was in the back of an ambulance. They bandaged my arm. They, asked me all these questions, and then here are the buses I was telling you about. And then we waited for the police to come. Said they were on their way. Waited 35 minutes. Now this happened at 7:30 in the morning, my morning walk, right? So finally, they just said, come on, we're just going to take you to the clinic so you can be seen by a doctor. And so that was my first ambulance ride. And the pompiers, they were so very nice. And it's healing up nicely. I don't know if you can see it. You can see it in, I guess it's 4 days old now. Not too painful. The first day, the first morning, it was quite painful, but I didn't have to take any pain meds, so that was good. It got prescribed for me. I got it filled, but haven't had to open the box. So very, very fortunate. And as a result, I did have to go to the gendarmerie to report the incident, and that was an experience too. So, but I am fine. Such a beautiful day today. It's not so windy right now, but maybe this afternoon the wind will pick up, because sometimes that's what happens. It's like, not windy. I hope it's not windy because I don't have my windscreen on this microphone. So I hope you're not getting this bad noise in the background. But usually, or sometimes, it's nice and calm in the morning, and then by afternoon, that wind picks up. And we got a lot of pollen here, and it can be, can really get into your eyes and your throat, uncomfortable. Well, I am just about at the Carrefour, so I am going to stop talking for now, and maybe I'll catch you on the other side. I'm not the only one who needs to go shopping on a Sunday morning. One thing that I'm getting is dishwashing liquid, and in one of my latest videos, I spoke about this, and somebody commented, get this brand. So I'm gonna try it and see if I have better luck and if I'm missing my joy a little less. All right. It's time to get back home. We will go another way that is less crowded today. Starting to heat up already. Yeah, I really don't like the cold, but then when it starts to warm up, I think, oh yes, this. I forgot what it was like. The sun here is so bright. It's time to get my summer hat out for protection. And I'll do what I can to deal with the heat. It's not too bad today, but that sun just makes it feel like it is. So I think I'm going to wrap it up there for today. Not too much philosophy today, but a little bit of a peek into my life and the Fête de Cerises. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with friends, subscribe, and if you are looking for some information about moving to France, what it's like, learn from my experiences, I offer a 30-minute information session. And you can go to thecouragecatalyst.com/info session and book yours. Hope to see you there soon. Bye for now.